They even found my self-mockery, so ripped from the brink that my attempt at reconciliation drew too much attention to a bedwetter of a mattress. Maiden, whom with this clearly already had his cleaving root, yet hanging so thirstily in his own drool-covered mouth with cranes wide open, refilled enough, and no matter how hard he tried, with a self-entangled swan song to convince an adult man. Stage nature of disasters, even before Bollywoodian. Legacy in a reprint of Old Testament, Messiah of the psychiatric being in it, the underprivileged actually harbor daily. Those two who prefer the black of the Friday market to a paralyzed illness bed in love, donkey duvet, cotton to hologram pickers. Hollywood distills the pill, the conscience was. But bricks never reprehensibly rejected, to crucify a lost man, petrified in the resignation of isolation. Don't get too bad and fall. He understood the limitations of unclaimed deprecation in relation to a correctly structured sentence, a crookedly ending depressing story of which the man honest after the garden never again had to see. So caricaturing all arroy from their finely tuned brush, the own hand in their brush stroke unrecognizably worn out in a tragedy protesting sharp line. Past childish where I only screamed in an open house, so on a weekday. That bullshit from that long prick for whom the doorway was already becoming dangerous, and who supposedly compensated those clumsy feet all too often with ointment for those same limitations. Half-hearted a premise of a student that bore a suspicious resemblance to the poorly short-sighted conclusions of which the lad old man, the dodo, had already told enough that without that futilely deranged rattling the real work ad, without blushing, smeared, walked free, degenerating, comas, violated, unfounded I, my brood who with her suspiciously energy efficient, how clairvoyantly gouge out I never shuddered back again, and that goes to top. You now, without all invented reason, golden incisor proud. I even in conceit excuse for that credit while lazing their sharpened judgment on a far self-seeking, still after-shocking fairy, so conscious in duty. Still dutifully drain my mattress wet before her sticky dress, a clean up and self-acquired frugal decoctions of my blissful, victorious, cheap, erosify, resistant cave walls. The vet sore for his little heap of despair scars her for tomorrow, torn between her doorway cracks. All the drenched in chasing sweat mammary gland for me, from her brillage perversely stroked might let me mean under just as my yellow scorched urinary tract could overwhelm incessant zeal, that water falling in greener than unto its flames erupting bacterial hotbeds, their decisive registra nandal substances reek glasses vigilantly raised moreover. Well considered a closing lead in a mature. Push my stinking bubbling praise in less bombastic descriptions, my follow puddles. Stage nature of disaster, even before Bollywoodian imprint degraded. Farmers' bodies and their pre-preserved vegetable garden, there's to suspect, but bricks never reprehensibly rejected, to crucify a lost man, but petrified in the resignation of isolation. Don't get too bad and fall. a still scoundrel. Checkered shirt mannequin was already butterflied back then. Self-conscious to think many a maelstrom would have been better off drumming. Kept grinding and think worker bee pattern the tank. Stiletto heel legs, stilt walking empty. In the midst of the circus, orchestrated hologram, messenger of Shiva, message, a street guitar and cool blood veins bursting. Stage natural disasters, even before Bollywood in imprint degraded. Farmers' bodies and their pre-preserved vegetable then. Dares to suspect, but Greeks never reprehensibly rejected. To crucify a lost man, petrified in the resignation of isolation. Donkey to bed and vein rupture, meandering, just walking shop window, Ortiz embrace of stretch chain store. Thanks to the sales, more a pair of trousers worn out on embroidery of folded hands of godless school youth. Itches, desires, teams, butterfly, belly pregnant with tighting, shopping bag recycled. Devious whirling bitches exchanged with the skills in the spirit of some philosopher. Enforced harmony, democratic reconciliation of a couple of logs in love. Donkeys there in votes may be lost. Anyway.